Money we used to be real cool. And you did some grimy shit. Get rough. We used to be real cool. And you turned out to be a snake. We used to be real cool. And you did some grimy shit. Get trust. We used to be real cool. And you turned out to be a snake. Fuck you. We used to be real cool. And you did some grimy shit. Can't trust you. Whatever happened to my brother's keeper?
What's up with the what's up, everybody? I hope everybody doing good tonight. I hope y'all feeling fine. Everybody that's celebrating the holiday, happy holidays to you. Everybody that's with their families, enjoying their families, like much love to you and your fam. Uh, just much love, much peace, much love, much love. Um, I just pretty much wanted to get on here and spread some love to the people that might be lonely today. A lot of times people might suffer from like seasonal depression or whatever. And sometimes it come like during the holidays. Like I remember being a kid, like I can't even really get personal on here because um, it's people on here that they're obsessed with me. Um, I guess you would be obsessed with a person that's strong. When you bring your best self the best way you know how to, people tend to not be happy with that because they've done everything in their poor little power to destroy you. And all they did was just expose themselves, you know, when it was a popular thing to do. They had allies with them, and now these allies have, changed their tune. So now it's a thing where, it's up there. It's stuck there too. And me personally, I don't have anything to say or do with any of that because unlike some people, the enemy of my enemy is my enemy. Okay? It's no way the enemy of my enemy is going to be my friend. That's a very low, down to the ground way of thinking. It's a very a low vibration. There's nothing that we could possibly build on in a positive way to bring about positive change. If I know you from a fucked up place, and it's nothing that we can do to change that negative into a positive. So I say all of that to say, sometimes people are so lonely, they just lashing out, hoping that somebody will love them back. And in my case, I love deep, I love hard. I'm a loyalist, so at the same time, if I invite you in my life, you know, and for whatever reason, I've invited you in my life and you got there and now you think that you're going to be doing all of this old other stuff, I got to invite you out. And that's when things get out of hand with some people because, you know, they want to force their way up in your life, they don't want to leave peacefully. However, we have some people that suffer from really deep depression, and I want to put my attention on them. And it's just a little short message because I got to get back to doing what I was doing, um, you know, traditions and things of that nature. Um, we have a, tradition for the ones, that can't uh, be here with us or whatever, where we, you know, do little things or whatever. My family is, how can I say it? Eclectic, different. Um, and we do a lot of the things that our elders did. Um, Elders who are now risen ancestors, venerated ancestors. Um, we carry on that tradition. So around this time of year, we show them love. Um, I remember a very close relative of mine when this holiday would come. I remember him staying in his room, and I never saw him or heard him cry, but because of his fair complexion, I could look and see that he was crying. He cried a lot because he missed his mother. That's one thing that I can feel good about. I know he's, reunited with her now, and it's no more pain. It's no more tears. You know, the price for love is grief. The price you pay for loving someone in the flesh is grief. So he grieved on holidays because, I guess that's where, when they had a lot of memorable moments, her presence was missed at those times, and he didn't really deal with that well. And I remember coming up, watching him struggle with that and feeling so helpless because, I wanted nothing more than to try to help make him feel better. But it was nothing I could do because, what he wanted, it wasn't something I could provide. I couldn't bring nobody back from the dead. And he wanted so badly to be with his mother, and this went on for many years until he left the world, you know. So I say that to say, if it's a holiday, and you don't have anyone, try reaching out to somebody. It got to be somebody that care. Even if you are a rotten, evil motherfucker with no friends and not a friend in Jesus. I mean, it got to be some unsuspecting person, that you could try to, foster better bonds with, have a relationship that's based on honesty and a relationship that's based on truthfulness and love and fairness and all of those things that long-term relationships are based on. I think that's why, people like me that have friendships from, when I was very young, we tend to have friends like that our whole life because we value those friendships. I guess, had I not cared about them or had they not cared about me, we would have easily fallen out. But we had so much love for each other that, it was no way, even when we came into adulthood, even when, we started getting married off and all of that stuff, like all of our husbands are already on point. They know when we get together, we about to cut a fool. I don't care what's going on. Okay. One of my, well, out of all of us, the sweetest one of us all. That's why it's hard to believe. You know what I'm saying? Her birthday was a couple days ago. The sweetest one of us all. The one you would have never suspected. That's the one that's no longer here with us. You know what I mean? So, I feel like my relative did, today. Like I'm happy, because I get to see my loved ones. I get to see my folks. And then on the other hand, I think about the people that's not here to enjoy, and she comes to mind, and it hurts. It hurts deep. The pain is deep, because I know that that had to been an act of the devil for her to not be here, because she was so sweet. She, out of all of us, she didn't do anything, Catholic school. She was a good girl. She was a good girl, and all it takes, is for you to get in a situation where you're not anchored to yourself anymore, and now you're doing anything to be a part of this person's world, and you get a hold of some shit, and bam, it take you out of here, and they back to doing the same shit they was doing, and your loved ones got to go on without you, wondering why, never knowing the full story, never knowing, and it's just so messed up because you know that or all that jazz. So we got 2023 coming up, bitches. Okay. Now I'm telling y'all now, y'all better not be ashamed of the scandal running around this motherfucker. My messenger and all of my shit is jumping right now. Everybody in all the family chats sending all kind of pictures and shit. Everybody been caught, you know, in all kind of compromising situations in this house today. So like my bad. Hey Silky, what's up, baby? What's up, boo? How you doing? How's your holiday? Guys, like, my family comes from the church. Um I got uncles that's, pastors and evangelists, and I got uncles that's more Science Temple, Nation of Islam, Sunni Islam. I have two uncles that's Hebrew Israelites, two nations of God and Earth. Like we have a pretty, you know, our family is a little bit of everything, but we're of one bloodline. And because we are of one bloodline, we we come together on the days that our elders and our ancestors came together, and we show each other that love. We have to keep in with the traditions of the ones that came before us. They had a ceremony earlier this morning where pour libations for the ones that's no longer here with us. I will say I have a very spiritual family. Um, I have some elders who are no longer here who were very talented, gifted spiritually. Um, there are some of us, in our generation and the generation coming up, that also have possessed some of those gifts. And it's always a beautiful thing, because, in a household to look at 4 or 5 generations under one roof. You understand? My little baby cousins that I took care of and changed their diapers and thought I was grown. I was a little girl. And now I am holding their babies, you know, and they are, in a rush to show me their children. And I'm in a rush to show them my love. I am in a rush to show them my love. You hear me? Because, it's nothing better. It's nothing better. That's why my heart go out to all of the people, whether I like you or dislike you. If you don't have nobody to love on you, my heart goes out to you truly, because you are one miserable soul. It's nothing worse than not love and be loved. You know, that's a beautiful feeling, to love and be loved. You know, we got so many people out here that's just so full of hate and so full of misery that that's all they run around here and do. Like, you got people on here that's been catfishing for years, okay, and run around spilling tea, child, and they two, three, four, five motherfuckers. Gotta be miserable. Gotta be miserable, you know, to have an existence like that. You know, again, even to someone like that, I would say, I hope it work out for you. Because here we go trudging into 2023. Boy, if they say 2023 about to be a motherfucker, hmm, they say it's about to be a motherfucker. And the kid, I already got my little birthday giddy up and shit. I'm ready for New Year's. I'm ready to, what I'm saying? I got to represent for my mama and my daddy, you know what I'm saying? So, I got my New Year's giddy up. I'm ready to rock, you know what I'm saying? I got my gold teeth and shit. Like, I'm ready, okay? I'm going to be boogieing my ass off. You hear me? I'm telling you, man, I'm getting it in this year for my mama and my daddy. I get it in every New Year's Eve for them. Because that was the day to day, winning labor with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's special. It's special to me. Anything concerning my family is special. And not even just like my family, like, outside, like my immediate family is very special to me. Very special to me. Very close, very near and dear to me. Even down to my little kitty. My little kitty is near and dear to me. We found out that little hussy was a girl. She look you dead in your face and say, "Yeah." Just a crybaby. If my son ain't with her, she just, yeah. And if she ain't with my son, she laid up in my daughter bed like she run shit. Only time she deal with me is when she wants somebody to play with her or something like that. Outside of that, she's, yeah, on that other stuff. So whatever, kitty. And how about when we left town? How about Kitty was in a whole damn dog carrier? Like, Kitty is in the motherfucking building. Okay, it's a mess. Like, I can't believe Kitty on the trip, but okay, okay. And that's just one of the pets. People always talk that jank about me, but they don't know a whole bunch of nothing. If you knew anything about me, you would know this right here. You would know that my family is very dear to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I love my folks. I love my friends too. I love a lot of people off here. Like, a lot of people I met on here, like Silky, man. Like, she just came out of nowhere one day and we just chopped it up and I just fell in love with her. Like, it's that easy for me, you know? I just love people. And I had to learn to love those that love me. And if you ain't got no love for me, I let you go in peace. In peace, meaning I have nothing more to add or say after I've invited you out of my life and my space. You understand? Because I serve a God that would deal with you. That would deal with you. And I'm very well aware and acquainted with his presence. And he'll deal with you. And I won't even take no pleasure in him dealing with you because he's so brutal when he dealing with the people, you understand, that try to harm his children. However, you know, in closing, because I'm about done my cigarette child, I'm not going to fall out in this Arctic thing, child. Bye. I'm sitting in my 2023. Yes, child. People riding around, child. It shit that were made in the 1900s, child. I traded in last week, 2023. Yeah. Okay. So, in closing, love those that love you. If you feeling lonely tonight, man, reach out to somebody that you know will listen to you or talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And have a conversation with them. Try to go back and mend some of them burnt bridges that y'all got. Stop doing the same stuff that you do. It's like the whole narc way that y'all go about doing it, it's the same. It hasn't changed since you come on here. You get somebody, you love bomb them, you praise their holy name, then you devalue them, you disgrace them, and you attack them. And you do it repetitively, and everybody's watching, and it's just real sickening to see. I hope everybody finds love. And if you don't have none, try to make some. Try to find something that makes you happy, that makes you smile. And if you can't do that, try to make somebody else happy. Try to make somebody else smile. Sometimes that's therapeutic. Nonetheless, love those that love you. Everybody that's celebrating, enjoy your holiday. Everybody that's not, enjoy your holiday, enjoy your day, enjoy your loved ones. Much peace, love, abundance, prosperity. Peace, the Queen.